Hi everybody, it's John with Backyard Eden. So today I am starting some Brassica seeds. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's John with Backyard Eden. Just thought I would bring you a quick look. I got to do some seed starting. I know that a lot of my videos are doing seed starting and planting, but that's what we got to do here on the homestead. It's coming up on the second week, full week, I guess, in January. That's what we're doing right now. Alright, so guys, I'm starting some Brassica seeds today for the spring garden. If you're asking right now, what is a Brassica? You may be wondering, what is that? I've never called it that before. But basically, Brassica refers to the family, or the family of plants that I'm starting. So anything like broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, any of those types, collards, any of those normal fall, winter, early spring veggies could fall into this category. So today I'm actually starting a couple of different varieties. Broccoli primarily. We did sort of an evaluation on what we've been growing here on the homestead, and my wife said we need more broccoli. I concur. We always grow a ton in the fall, winter. Matter of fact, I've planted 50 plants before. And so this year will be the second year that I've done them in the spring. Last year we had a good harvest, but right there toward the end, those last few plants that I needed to come out, because I do it in in a successive manner, those last few plants that needed to come out, those ended up having some of the cabbage loopers, the little green caterpillars starting to bother the broccoli plants. So I want to get them in a little sooner and hopefully get in a couple of harvests before spring is really over. So we're going to start some of those today. We'll also start some other brassicas today. So come along with me and I'll show you what I do. So what I'm doing today, guys, is I'm going to use the 72 flat or 72 cell flats. They're the mini greenhouse variety. You can buy these at the local big box store, your Walmart, your dollar store, whatever you have nearby. I actually got these on sale in my frugal gardening haul video. You can check that out here. I got these at about $1 each. They're normally about $5. So if you check your stores and really in the fall, not necessarily fall, but kind of late summer, early fall, sometimes even a little later, if you just check your stores, they'll have some gardening stuff that they'll put on sale. So I've got 2 of those that I'm going to be doing today. Like I said, there are 72 cells in them. They're not super huge, but really the broccolis are only going to stay in these cells about 4 weeks before transplanting. So the goal is to get them started, because they can actually go out in early February, like the first or second week in February. The cabbages could actually go out now. I just haven't actually got around to starting them yet. The cabbages will be used in to make sauerkraut, to make slaw, any of those types of things. The broccoli, we just eat a ton of broccoli. So the spinach, those will be out in here. Those just to get an early. I have not had the best success with regular spinach. That's one of the reasons we grow so many other types of spinach or substitute spinaches, like your Swiss chard, your perpetual spinach, your Malabar spinach, your longevity spinach, your I grow Chinese water spinach. I grow a lot of those other varieties because I have had great success with the regular spinach. I try and try again. We love it, and I keep failing. So, just some words of wisdom. If you fail, keep trying. All right, so here we go. So the first thing I gotta do is I gotta cut these little cells apart, or take them apart as they're just one giant piece right now. You can usually rip them if you're careful. Just kind of rip them apart. It's a lot easier to work with one of these, or even you gotta cut them when you get to this point. Got my trusty kitchen shears, and we don't actually use them in the kitchen. I mean, I guess technically I'm in the kitchen now, but you know, whatever. I use them really in the garden. So you want to cut these apart. Makes for easier handling.
Yeah.
All right, now that all of them are cut apart, I'll start filling them up. Now, this comes with a little clear dome greenhouse. We'll use that. Also comes with a tray for you to bottom water or to catch any moisture. So I'm going to fill these up, and what I've got to fill them up with is, you can use seed starting mix. But the problem with the seed starting mix is it doesn't always have nutrients in it. So if it doesn't, you're going to have to start fertilizing with something, whether it be synthetic or organic. I'm not going to tell you how to do it. It's your choice. If you want to grow organic, that's great. That's what I do. If you're going to grow and use synthetic, hey, more power to you. The plants really don't know the difference. If you're doing organic, you know what? You're going to have a better soil life, a better soil web. There's going to be more activity in your soil as far as the fungus and all the fungi and all the bacteria that makes good soil is going to be there. If you use synthetic fertilizers, you're not giving them anything to munch on. So use your judgment. Use whatever's going to make you happy. Don't try to please everybody else. Whichever one works for you, that's what you do. All right, so this is a potting mix. This is a certified organic potting mix by Kellogg. It's got bat guano, worm castings. It's a really good mix. What I've done is I've put it through my DIY soil screener. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link right here. And what that does is it really just takes out the big chunks of bark or wood or sticks, whatever might be in here. Even sometimes there's rocks in soil or in potting soil or potting mixes that you buy. And so what that does is it takes all the big chunks out. So it's a nice fine mix, great for starting seeds. But because this already has some nutrients in it, means I won't have to start fertilizing right away. So it'll have enough to really get going. I would say it probably will have enough, no problem, no questions asked, we'll have enough for the entire time it's going to be in these cells. So with that being said, that's what I'm going to fill up. I've added just a little bit of perlite, or perlite, however you want to say it, to this. And what that does is it gives it a little bit better drainage. You don't want to add too much because you do want it to hold some moisture. But that's all I've really done to it. So I'm going to take my cell containers and I'm going to fill these up. I'm going to fill them up and then I'll get back with you.
Yeah. Singing this song, I see I was wrong. To chain you down, I was the clown. I'm singing this song, I see I was wrong. To chain you down, I was the clown. I know now what you're all about.
only going to really plant 1 or 2 seeds per cell. I've planted tons and had to thin them out, and I hate doing that. I've also planted 1 and nothing came up. So I'm going to plant 2 seeds per cell, and then what that'll do is hopefully I'll end up with a full 36 plants. If not, you know, I'll have whatever I have that starts, I'll get those in the ground that first time. So here we go.
Yeah.
Singing this song, I see I was wrong. To tame you down, I was the clown. I'm singing this song, I see I was wrong. To tame you down, I was the clown. I know now what you're all about. I've had the time to run out. I pray for the touch of your hand. Your love is so, so grand. Oh, baby. I'm smoking, I smoke, I'm shooting my coat. I'm drinking, I drink, I'm heading down the cliff. But nothing drives the thoughts in my mind. We fought and fought, but I was so blind. When you're not here, I'm just a shell. Have you condemned me to this kind of hell? But
Go ahead and mark these before I forget. With the variety and the date.
Yeah.
singing this song, I see I was wrong. To tame you down, I was the clown. I'm singing this song, I see I was wrong. To tame you down, I was the clown. I know now what you're all about. I've had the time to run out. I pray for the touch of your hand. Your love is so, so grand. Oh, baby.
All right, once they're all covered up, you put your dome on. After you give it a nice little, you can water from the top, but I wouldn't recommend it. If you do, just water them lightly so you don't splash the seeds all around. But most of the time, it's better to water from the bottom. So that's it today, guys, for starting Brassica seeds. Remember, I started 3 different types of broccoli. I started some cabbage, and I started some spinach. Spinach is not a Brassica family, sorry. I just kind of looped it in because we really like spinach. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, pop them in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. Let me know, guys, in the comment section what you're planting now. You know, if you're planting stuff already in your garden, let me know what it is. I would love to hear from you. If you have any questions about seed starting, go ahead and pop those in the comment section below as well, and I'll try to answer them as best as I can. If you haven't checked out our social media, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. Give us a like over there. If you haven't already checked out our website, go to www.backyard-eden.com and check it out. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and do that now. Make sure you click the little bell icon next to the subscribe button. What that'll do is it'll give you an email every time we post a new video. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, this is John with Backyard Eden. Have a great day. Hey, you made it to the end. Awesome. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that right below this video. And please, if you enjoyed it, share with your friends. And I hope that you will come back and continue to watch our content. and also have a awesome day.